Okay, it looks like things are streaming. I think we're good. Yeah, okay. I will get the recording started now, and hello and welcome to CozyCryptidGaming. As always, I am your host, Cozy, and today we are trying out something a little bit new, where we are streaming just straight to YouTube. In this case, it's basically I've just been having some tech issues on my side, and we're trying out streaming here versus on Picardo. No issues to Picardo in general. I'm just kind of trying to rule out all the possible X factors, and I might end up continuing to just stream straight to YouTube if this ends up working out better. I also wanted to do at least one more session of Trash Goblin, just sort of to hopefully make it to the end of the story that's sort of been evolving through this, of guild licenses and maybe being involved in some sort of criminal network of trinket traders and acquisitions and such, or at least you know, renting out my shop space from somebody who does. Amon, looking at you. We can see you in the background there. But yeah, we will give this a shot, and then regardless of whether I go back to Picardo or whether I stick here with just straight YouTube streaming, next week I will be actually doing another demo night, because I've got a bunch of demos that I've been meaning to play, and now that I've got like a whole collection of them, I might stick with doing like 2 a night, or I might do like multiple in a night. We'll see how things go. But in the meantime, let's get started with Trash Goblin. And as always, like, chat, you know the deal. Feel free to let me know if there's any like sound issues or anything like that, or if you just want to say hi. Right, this is the end of the night. We've got everything soaking in there. We've got all of our stuff. Is there anything that I can... Honestly, most of this I don't, like, need. And we're going to just double check. Was I saving up for anything over here? The lance chisel I didn't really want. There are some sponges and upcyclers. I think we're good to just start the next... Actually, let's remember what we had for... Right, I have a couple of things that we're looking for as our quests. I really love this drop-down board. It's very nice. But yeah, we will just end the day, and... Right, I need to actually click on my bed. Oh, we've done... Okay, yeah, there's been some updates. Like, I noticed it in the menu before I really got started, but they've done a little bit of, like, just making things a little easier to navigate. Adding some things in, all that. Alrighty, now then, let's take out everything we had. So that's a pen nib. That's the lyre that we need, and there's the pen... Actually, well, there's the pen, the bits of the pen that we need. Nope, drop. This is clean? Nope, yep, if I can't clean it, then it's already clean. So that'll be the calligraphy. So, you know, we'll send the message out to have our friend H get the calligraphy pen, because by the time we're finished fixing it up, they'll be back. And so, let's go with, close that, upcycler, pen nib, attached to pen. It's a really nice calligraphy pen, actually. I could attach something more, but the the quest doesn't want it, so we will just set that down. Then we can put this in our stash. I'm gonna turn up the volume a bit on my end. There should be... Yeah, the background music is pretty low. I clicked the wrong button, but I'm glad they include... This is new, actually. Including the, what all the controls are here, is new. That's the game guide. Audio. Also, including a shop bell slider is, I believe, new to this one, and I would love for Craft to get one as well. But that's fine. Music. Can increase the music, and that should... Yeah. Yes, here is our friend H, who... Here's the calligraphy pen. Oh, how beautiful! I can't wait to see how it feels to use. I can offer 151 gold. Deal. Thank you so much. I will treasure it. Farewell. And yeah, for those who haven't seen Trash Goblin before, kind of the standard loop is you get trinkets, you clean them up, people ask you for things. If they have a specific name, it'll be somebody you can say, okay, I can get that for you, but could you come back later? If it's someone like this, who we can tell just from our drop-down menu here that they are a stranger, that means that they don't have, that whatever they have, that whatever they're asking for, they won't, like, you can't just send them off to have them come back later. But let's see, what do you want? Only want a mushroom doll cap. Clean, mind you. We're going to say sure, and we're going to check what we have. We do not have one clean in our stash. And we're going to go over here and... Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Eddie. It's good to know that the stream is much smoother here. Okay, so maybe it was a Picardo thing. Maybe it's just, I mean, they are primarily an art streaming service, not a game streaming. That's perfectly fine. They're actually quite good for art streams. But glad to know that it's at least smoother for one person. If anyone else pops in and wants to let me know on that, always feel free. Also, if any issues come up, always feel free. And a much shorter default delay. Yeah, that was one setting I could never find. And that's probably on me. Because I have looked, but I never could find it. But that also might just be something else to do with... that might be the difference in the different streaming services. That might be a me thing. Who knows? Things may have been improved, etc. Okay, looks like I don't actually have even a dirty version of what this stranger is looking for. And since I'm kind of interested in any plot stuff, what we're going to do is we're actually going to tell this stranger, since I don't have what they're looking for immediately, we're just going to dismiss the customer. And this way, if somebody who actually has a name, which it means plot, comes by, now there won't be someone in the way. You can't really, like, form a queue. But what we can do is Charmed Liar. We can send the message, and that will give us enough time to attach these things. And by the time we're done with that, that customer will be back, because we have, like, the little units of time throughout the day. And I can add one more unit of time with the little coffee pot that we have. But for now, let's see here. Where do I want to attach this charm? Because this is supposed to be like a druid. We're attaching like a nature charm to a lyre, which is basically a small handheld harp, to improve the good vibes that the charm gives off. So I think if we're trying to improve those vibes, it should be attached to like the resonating chamber down here. So we're going to go with... Oh. Well, you're not letting me attach it there. Interesting. I mean, I guess we can put it at the top 2. I guess that works. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting setup. But we'll make it work. Ooh, actually, what if we unclick it and go... What if we go the other way around and we select the charm as the thing that is getting things attached to it? Nope, it's just the same. It's just the same way. That's okay. That's fair enough. Put that in there, and hello, friend. Here is your. Oh. Perfect. Thank you. I'll give you 275 gold. Deal. Thank you for your help. I'm sure the camp will appreciate it. Good luck. Put that away, and a human stranger. Yeah, and I think I've mentioned before with where the character I'm not sure. Like all the character designs in Craft were like, okay, here's what the character portraits all are in, but they don't really have a mechanic for like just strangers coming in. Like everyone has a name. All of them are voice acted. In Trash Goblin, we have you have like the discrete characters, and you also have the strangers who appear to be like procedurally generated from like a set amount of like outfits, facial expressions, etc. So you just get to see all the cool things. One menacing mask horn upcycled, please. I don't think I have one of those. So not today. Dismiss customer. And we are looking for a complete swirly necklace, and I don't think I have any of the parts for that. So, we are just going to open up a new trinket. Thank you, Auntie, for giving us all these good trinkets. And at this point, I have a chisel that will, as you can see here, it lights up all the different spots that will be hit at once. So you can go through more sections at a time. There is an alternate upgrade, the Lance Chisel, where it'll go through in like a line. But this more scattershot approach works better for just sort of how I approach things. So, and you can see those are the lines that show us that's the actual trinket that we will be eventually uncovering. Yes, and here is our little geode blocks. There's the last bit. Grandma egg. They're so big. I might invest in some of those shelves, actually. Is it changing the weather? Yeah, I think the weather stays the same throughout the day, but that is also kind of randomized. It doesn't seem to have a ton of impact on things, but... But yeah, and I keep going back and forth on whether I want to do like a retrospect. Oh, there's a menacing mask horn. Oh, well, now we have one if another customer shows up asking for one. Hello, you are Mushroom Doll Cap. Might as well upcycle it too. Pretty sure I don't have any of those, so not today. Dismiss customer. And yeah, like different people will always ask for different things. We haven't seen our very good friend in a while, Donoval, who speaks in the third person and is a fantastic little lizard creature. Well, actually, fairly tall lizard creature if the character sprites are accurate. But, like, he has a whole thing where he's making a very cozy, like, bedtime nest with, like, multiple bed warmer, coal pans, which is just a fun thing for him. But so like he wants one, and then he's like, but it could be a warmer bed, so we will add more. And then eventually wants like an emergency like water fire extinguisher thing set up for you from you, and just a bunch of things like that. So he's just making his perfect cozy little nest. And yeah, we're just gonna chisel out a bunch of things. Man, this wide chisel is just really great. I just really like how this works and feels. Beer stein handle, okay. Alright, oh, we got one person here who's... Hello? You're a talking doll. Millie. Good day, little shopkeeper. Good day, ma'am. Gosh, I don't think anyone has called me ma'am before. I'm Millie. How can I help you, Millie? Well, oh, she has... Because she's a doll, she has like a little stick with a facial expression. That's really good. I like that. Yeah, how can I help you, Millie? I'm preparing for a world tour, and I need a couple of items for the journey. Is this a holiday? It's a work trip that has a lot of opportunities to enjoy new people and places. Okay, so a bit of both. I work with a composer, and he's asked me to accompany him as he tours his work. Okay, that's what the musical thing is. It's one of those like wind up boxes where you open it and like a doll will spin. But the way they work is they have like a bunch of little metal tines in them, and there's a metal cylinder with pegs, and as it rotates, the pegs will hit the little metal tines, and it will play a song. Yep, haunted but delightful, indeed, K-Brand, and to quote, to give voice to Eddie J in the chat, beep 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 beep, haunted doll watch. We are fans of my brother and me in this group. Let me get back to listening to those boys. They were good boys. But yes, do you travel a lot? Not really. I used to be a dancer in a music box on someone's dressing like I said, someone's dressing table. I only left that room for the first time when I retired. Yeah, I guess that's giving a whole new meaning to working from home. I'd like to make up for lost time and see as much as possible, so this tour is a wonderful gift. Good for you. What can I help you with? I would like to bring a musical instrument with me. We will meet so many wonderful musicians, and I will want to learn as much as I can from them. Cool. What kind of instrument? I do not mind. I will be starting from scratch, so I'm a beginner on everything. I'll call you when it's ready, especially because it's the end of the day. Yeah, and this is another thing that will happen sometimes in Trash Goblin. You will have they'll be like, in this case, asking for an instrument. I had one, I think it was last stream I did, where they asked for any vessel, so something that you could put, I guess, anything in, but in this case it ended up being a drinking vessel. So I think it ended up being like a pitcher that I ended up giving them, but it didn't have to be a pitcher. It could have been a horn. It could have been anything. So let's see. Do I have any? I don't have any instruments over here. Gosh, I definitely need more shelf space. We're actually just gonna basic shelf. Yes. Yes. We're just getting more shelf space. Deep shelf. Okay, yeah. We have the money for it. Why not? There we go. Okay. We're going to throw Grandma's egg in there. We're going to throw the dice box in there. We're going to throw whatever this thing is in there. And then we're going to put just anything we have down here up on the shelf. Much like in Craft, a good part of the game is just keeping all of your stuff organized. Though, unlike Craft, which has the limitless shelves of holding, we are limited drawers, unlimited drawers of holding. Here we have, you know what, the sword's gonna stay, the blade is gonna stay over on its own little spot. We're gonna keep the knives in their own space. But yeah, I'm gonna set that up. Yeah, this will be good. I probably should save the shelf space for like cleaned things, but you know, we make do. We will end the day. Night falls. Yeah, and the little. Oh yeah. Okay, so the discovered used to just give you the list of like, hey, what are the different things that you found? But it was a text-based list. Now it gives you the actual like items, and that's just what. It's not necessarily discovered as in found for the first time. It's just what have you uncovered from the bags of trinkets. All right. Oh, someone is at the window. Hello, Fungal. Mushroom doll cap, any old condition. Sure, let me just double check. I don't think I have one. It's not always consistent whether it pops up like the descriptor, like there with mushroom doll right leg. It's not always consistent whether that pops up or not. Maybe I have to be like in the center of it, but it doesn't seem like I have one. I don't have one in there, so we will say sorry, but not today. And go back and actually, let's just clean a bunch of things. Let's get. Oh, did I put one in the soak? This is that's a terrarium. No, that's a grandma's egg. Which is thank you for the suggestion though, K-Brand. No, this is a grandma's egg, which are just carved stone faces that look like grandmothers. That you just find them in the chasm that's outside of town. That if I'm remembering the lore correctly, a giant chunk of the city fell into centuries ago, and it's just all still down there. If you have a license, you can go digging around in there for salvage and treasure and all that. Which is where our trinkets come from. Our auntie is one of those salvagers. Here's a dice box. We're going to clean the blade by hand. Human dagger blade, human dagger pommel, and human dagger hilt. Oh, we're just going to make the full human dagger. We're just going to do that. That's just going to be what we do for the moment. Scrub, 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 scrub. Yeah. Also, you might notice how large the text is over there on 52% clean, or, 52 and climbing. You can adjust the text size in the menu, and it is wonderful, and more things should have that. There is nothing... There are a few things more frustrating than having to really lean in just because the text is really small, and I don't want to have to do that. I would like to be able to just adjust that and not have to lean forward or get a bigger monitor, because I just have a pair of normal sized monitors, and I don't want to have to really go any harder than that. But yeah. Get these nice and clean. Get these nice and clean. And yeah, there's only like one hard rule that I have about like stuff that gets cleaned here. The only thing we don't put in the soaking tub is actual bladed items. No, don't do that. I was a dishwasher for a while, and no, don't hide bladed objects where I can't see them. Oh, hello, your beard is magnificent. I wish I could grow one like that. One magnifying glass in any condition. I definitely don't have that, so not today. Dismiss. Going to... Oh, right, it's not quite on the mat, so we'll put you on the mat, and then I can do this. I'm not going to be so picky as to be like, no, only clean the blade away from you. If it's facing away from you, that some of this is just limitations of how I can maneuver things. But, there we go. We're going to upcycle. We're going to start with the handle. Pommel. Blade, and... Okay, that's just 2 of 2, so we're good. There we go. We're going to put that in the stash. Hello, little friend! Menacing mask tuft, any old condition? Sure. I have one that's clean here. Excellent, here you go, buddy. I like it. I'll give you 33 gold. Deal? Deal. Thanks. Yeah, and that's the real reason to, like, keep going with, just sort of cleaning anything, even if it's not something that you, like, need immediately for a customer. You can just keep going with, keeping stuff clean, because even if they ask for something in any condition, you get more money if it's been cleaned, and I think also if it's been upcycled. Though that seems to be, like, sometimes they want it upcycled and sometimes they don't. I'm not fully clear on that. I might also just be not remembering whether it's a thing. So we've got 2 more units in the day, plus 1 more if I pay for coffee, but I think we'll just stick with the 2. So we will clean these 2 objects. Get this nice and clean. Get this nice and clean. Also, as a thing for future streams, I actually did get my hands on a capture card for very cheap, actually. So soon I might actually do some streaming from some Switch games, because if there is one game that I have that is an absolute, like, cozy comfort game that I have played to death, to the point where last time I did the opening segment of it, I almost didn't need to be looking at the screen, is Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, and I would love to just do a run through of that and just gush about it, because that was the game that got me started on the Zelda series. It's just it's just an absolute favorite of a game. And it's cute. It's cozy. You get to shrink down to the size of a borrower and fight slugs and climb up books, like the spines of books in a library, and all kinds of good stuff. It's very fun. So perhaps there will be a, like, Cozy does a speed run of Minish Cap. That actually, how quickly could I actually get through the game if I ignored all the side quests? Depends. Oh, we have somebody here at the very end of the day. Insect gem upcycled. There's no way I can get that to you at the end of the day, bud. I don't have any of the stuff for that at the moment. Sorry. I do have a magnifying glass lens. You know what? We're going to take the lens out. We're going to put the lens up there. And we're going to take this drinking horn out, or horn. We're going to take, that's a pot lid. I could put the pot lid on top of the drinking horn. That'll make it that'll give it a nice little cover. This is a pommel. I'll throw this pommel up here as well. Yeah, because I might leave the stash for things that I've like upcycled, because it's an upcycled dagger hilt, which is in this case is just a full dagger, because I wanted to make one. But yeah, let's call it a night. Yeah, we didn't discover anything new because we didn't actually open any new trinket bags. And there is a, it's the Trinketopedia. Just all the possible things I could ever discovered, cleaned, upcycled, and sold. I haven't actually upcycled an artisanal hand. But you do still have there's some things I still haven't found yet. So we've got one there. And, oh, second one. Third. Okay, there's only 3 things that I haven't found yet in the Trinketopedia. And as far as I can tell, it's all randomized. So there are still 3 different items that we haven't found yet. Oh, I didn't put anything in the soaking tub overnight. Ah, well. Let's just pull down a bunch of little bits to clean. Yeah, we'll just clear off this shelf and go from there. But yeah, and unlike Craft does have an endless mode, but Trash Goblin, while it does have characters who show up and like a plot there, it doesn't have a set endpoint, and it doesn't have a I seemingly do not have to pay rent for this shop, which is a wonder. But yeah, so it just kind of keeps going, which is great. Like there are plenty of games out there that sort of have an endpoint, but not really. It's more like you've unlocked everything there is to unlock. Like Monster Hunter is a good example, where there's like you get to the end of what story it has, but then it's just about, you know, unlocking a couple more monsters to hunt, and then I guess technically the end point is when you've just made and fought everything. Which don't do that to yourself. Nobody's got time for that. Some people have time for that. Oh, hello! You look fancy. Only want 1 human dagger hilt. Clean, though. Okay, so this would be you only want the hilt, so it can't be upcycled. So the thing that I have, so the full dagger that I have would not actually count. We're also going to say not today for you. Dismiss that customer. I hope we get, like, I mean, we still need any instrument and the complete swirling necklace. Yeah, I still have not found any of those. You know what? We do have quests. So we'll save all that up there. Let's crack open some of these. This is so satisfying. This is so incredibly satisfying. I recommend most of the games that I've played on this channel, frankly. There's a few that I would say were not to my taste, and that maybe would, and there's others that like maybe wouldn't be like everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoyed. Mushroom Doll Cap. Actually, I can organize things later. Let's keep chiseling. But there are some games that I definitely recommend to like everyone, and Trash Goblin and Craft are both games that I recommend to everyone. They're just I just find both of these really delightful. I also recommend a game about digging a hole to everyone. Just you get to dig a giant hole in your backyard. Why would you not want to do that? Ignore what happens at the end of the game. It's fine. Hello! Gosh, I love all the mushroom designs. Insect gem adds something to... People want insect gems. Must be popular. Not today. Sorry. Trying to find it. Wait. You're a drum. I can clean you. Yeah. Millie wants any instrument. So we will summon Millie. And we will clean off this acorn drum for her. Get it nice and ready to go. Drums are not actually an instrument that I know a lot about. Because I was a... I did violin and clarinet, much to the confusion of many of my teachers. Because clarinet and viola are actually, you can just swap out the sheet music completely identically. Violin and clarinet, you have to like, change that like up half a step or whatever it was. So it was a little confused. So it was like, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you make things more complicated? Hi. Hi. Sometimes I don't make good choices. Alright, Millie, here is your acorn drum. Can't wait to start learning to play it. Before I take it, I gather there is a money conversion, yes? There is. Could you tell me what to pay? Let's say 138 gold. Then I shall give you 138 gold. I also learned about tips, so I will add 100 gold. I do not know if that is good or bad, but it is a tip. Thank you, Millie. Yes, that is a very good tip. Remember to tip people, everybody. Hello there. I love that this fashion style is catching on. One terrarium, add something. That I can do, because we do have a terrarium. And we've got 1 unit at a time left in the day, so I can definitely upcycle this. What do I want to... Yes. Yes. Oh, that's a little large. Let's see here. Upcycle... Dice box? Oh, the terrarium can be inside the dice box. I actually like that. I think that's nice. We'll go with that. Actually, can I get this horn in here as well? Nah. Oh, yeah. Nope, stay up there. There we go. Alright, come here. Here you go. Sorry, it's upside down. I like it. Give you 224 gold. Deal. Perfect. Still need that swirly necklace. Okay, well. Grandma's egg takes up a lot of space. It's going on the back there. We're gonna... That's a natural charm. That's a doll cap. And we're just gonna keep grabbing stuff and throwing them in the soaking tub overnight, because it means I don't have to clean them tomorrow. Maybe I'll save up for that better. Oh yeah, and you can go to other locations over here. The Weird Quarter, markets. There is Chasm Side. There's an exclamation point here, and I don't remember what it's for. So let's go find out. Honestly. Oh, it's not a market day. Right, because it's the market. That's what it is. You can go to different locations. I just haven't been on a market day. And you can only sell what you have in your stash when you're at the market. But you can just go there and sell a bunch of things, and it's basically you just keep until you're out of stuff, pretty much. So actually, let's go back over here, and we will... Yeah, actually, that shelf can be for clean things. This back shelf can be for large cleaned things. Or larger cleaned things. Or actually, it might be good to go when it's not a market day if that exclamation point is like a plot thing. Luckily, it is not the sort of deal where it takes away your entire day. Because it said that it would be... on the little menu there, it said that it would take up 3 units of time, and we have 6 in a day. Or 7 if we do coffee. But, you know... Don't push yourself too hard, kids. Like, caffeine is something that you can definitely overuse. It's not fun. A goblin mask. It's very large. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna. Let's go and see. Okay, you can't travel. You actually cannot travel. If it's not a market day. Okay, good to know. We are relearning game mechanics because it's been a while. That's always something that like I'm glad when games have a like, oh hey, it's been a bit, or like the option to like turn tutorials on and off if it's been a while for you. This is a weird one. Okay. Huh. So it chips things away even if I can't see them. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh. Any human trinket, I don't mind the condition. Okay, so you have that as your condition. We have a human dagger hilt that's been really upcycled, so here is your full-on dagger. I like it. 199 gold? Sure. Perfect. So yeah, next market day we will definitely go, and you know what? Goblin mask can go back there, dentures can go back there. Let's chisel out one more, and then what I'm thinking is I chisel out one more, and then we spend the remaining 3 units cleaning 3 things, and then we leave 3 things in the soaking tub, and then we have a bunch of stuff to bring on a market day. I think market day is tomorrow. And if not, we will certainly be ready for whenever it is. For when it is. Ping, 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 ping. There's that, there's that, there's that, there's that. Follow the geodes, follow the geodes. There it is. A teapot! Looks more like a lamp, an oil lamp, but sure. Yeah, I mean, where is the line between teapot and oil lamp? I know what you're, like, you have to have, like, the wick in there and and you're filling the reservoir with oil, but, like, very similar function, very similar design on those two things. I think the teapot we will actually clean by hand. Let's go. Scrub, 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 scrub. But yeah, this is just a nice, soothing game. Like I said, I've got a couple of demos that I want to do. The Zelda speed run, or the Minish Cap speed run, if I can hook up my Switch to things now, would be great. I could also hook it up and show off my attempts at Silksong, but I kind of want that one more as just for me. But I've also got some other games that I definitely do want to show on Switch. I will probably make another poll sometime soon for what people might be more interested in or interested in seeing first. Because it's always fun to ask people. And there's like 1 or 2 games that are coming out that I do want to like record myself playing, but I don't know if I want to stream them. So there might actually be some uploads in the future that are just uploads to the YouTube channel rather than like streams that are then uploaded. Actually, I believe that if I have my settings correct, this stream should just be like available as a VOD immediately after I'm done. But I hope I got the settings right on that. So we'll see. It will certainly be available tomorrow as usual. Oh, hello, Frog. Menacing Mask Tuft. I don't mind the condition. I think I sold that. Yep, that's a mask horn. Yep, I did sell that. Unless there's one up here. Mushroom doll leg. No, not you. Mushroom. Yeah, I did sell that. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, not today. Alright. Let's go back. We're going to clean these dentures. These very, very shiny dentures. Dentures feel like one of those things that are probably way older than you think they are. It's like we've been figuring out stuff for missing teeth for a really long time. Really long time. I don't know how far back that archaeological record goes, but we will see. Alright, so those are all clean. Let's grab... Actually, we've got a mushroom doll left leg. We've got a mushroom doll right leg. We've got a mushroom doll cap over there. Okay, locket, necklace, brooch. We're going to throw that in there. That's for a locket necklace, not a swirly necklace. Alright. Gonna throw you in there. Gonna throw you in there. Gonna throw you in there. Gonna save you over there. Just gonna throw a bunch of stuff in there. We're gonna go to sleep. Oh, okay, we've got a few more days until the market. That's fine. Our plan is still valid. Alright, so let's just get as much stuff clean and ready to go. Oh, who's here? Oh, you look fantastic! One menacing mask horn upcycled, please. That we can do. We do have a menacing mask horn. Go to our bench. We will take out the horn, and we will upcycle. It. Okay, we can stick it on natural charm. Sure. There you go. Here you go. I like it. I'll give you 121 gold. Deal? Deal. Oh, and our friend H is back. Hello again, shopkeeper. Hello, how's the pen? Wonderful. It writes like a dream. Almost as good as the pens I remember in, Himenara. I'm so glad. But what is a pen without ink? I don't know. What is a pen without ink? It wasn't a riddle. I'm now in need of ink, and I wanted to see if you had anything with which to help me brew a batch. When you say brew, I intend to harness the power of the sweet potato and refine its golden orange flesh into a vibrant and tasty writing fluid. Brand new sentence. I wonder if you can actually do that. I mean, presumably you could. I don't see why you couldn't. In a clean cooking or brewing vessel for the first part. After that, I'll just be filtering the mulch through stockings of progressively finer mesh. That is, yeah, that's basically what you do. Fun fact, that's also a way that you can filter water, basically. If you need to make a water strainer for like purifying water, you basically fill a stocking with different like finenesses of material, so that you're just filtering out as much stuff as possible. You still want to boil it for like microbes and things, but that's how you filter out like all the solids. But yeah, progressively finer mesh. That's also what cheesecloth is for when you're doing it with cheese. But yeah, wait here while I check my stock, because we have a teapot, I believe. Yes, we do. We'll just go right back to the window. Yeah, teapot would actually be perfect for this, because it's meant for boiling things. Perfect, I can offer 83 gold. Deal. Can't wait to get brewing. When this ink is ready, I'll be unstoppable. Thanks for your help. No problem. Get that all in there. We're all good. I'm putting all my little mushroom doll bits over here, because I want to remember that it's, like, a thing, and I want to, like, if I find more mushroom doll bits, I want to, like, assemble them together. You are, like, what are you? Compass. Simple ring. Oh, the denture tooth that fits in the missing slot of the dentures. We're gonna fix you. We're gonna fix you right now. We're gonna make a complete set of dentures. This will be great. Much in the same vein of me wanting to make the fully human dagger. There we. Oh. That's it's not quite the right size there. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Still gonna keep it like that. Oh, you! Yes! Redouar. Hello, Redouar. I have a request. What needs repairing? How did you know it was a repair? Oh, never mind. It's this beer stein, you see. What happened? Well, I've finally been invited to fireside drinks with the wolves. I think they might actually be starting to like me. But I don't have my own stein. I did manage to find a bit of one in the trash, but it's broken and dirty, of course. Can you help me clean it and repair it? It needs a beer stein handle and a beer stein lid. Yeah, leave it with me. I think we actually had a beer. Okay, so we've got the beer stein. I believe, yes, we have a beer stein handle. Yes, and I don't think we have a beer stein lid. We had a pot. Yeah, that's a pot lid, right? Yeah, that's a pot lid. Okay. Yeah. Throw you in there. Okay, so we've got the beer stein. We've got the beer stein handle. You know, these are gonna go over here as the, like, I've got the bits of a quest item. This is my own personal quest, but, you know, same deal. See what we've got. See what we've got. Rotate. Go. Hey, another beer stein handle. Well, at least we've got duplicates. Who is at my window now? Hey, Lyric! Cooey! Hello, how's it going? So much better now that I've got my magic back on track. Did you need anything today? Only something small. I'll be going back home soon, and my friend said I could take some flower seedlings for my bees. I need a container to put them in for the journey. Any specific requirements? Not really. As long as it holds soil and seedlings, that's fine. Would a teacup do? That would be great. Could you make it? Sure, it has a handle, so I can carry it by hand if need to. I'll call you when I have it. So, any teacup and handle. Okay, so I need some kind of teacup. Well, we've got a beer stein handle, and I don't have a teacup in here, right? No. Alright, so let's go back to cracking open some more trinket bags. So that. Let's get through as much of this as we can. Thank you, geode pathing. Get rid of all the dirt. This is so satisfying. This game taps into the human need to clean things. Teapot. Getting a bunch of customers today. Oh, I think you're just a stranger. Yep. Magnifying glass in any condition, really. Sure. I believe we actually have that. Magnifying glass. It's at least the lens. Is that all you need? Magnify. Okay, yeah, it doesn't need to be the full. Yes, I don't have. You know what? Even if I open a new one, I'm not gonna be able to clean it and attach it. So we're gonna have to say goodbye for the day. Not today. Dismiss customer. But let's head back over. We'll crack open one more trinket bag. Those. Pop these bits off. A third beer stein handle. Okay, well, since these are for a quest, we'll plop you in here and you in here. And, sure, we'll throw a third handle in there. Why not? We'll call it day. Night falls. Alright. We're here bright and early, and someone's knocking at our door as soon as we're awake. A stranger. Hairpin. Not today. Dismiss customer. It's a rainy day. We will. I'm going to put this in there, this over here, this over here. We're going to grab everything else that's clean. Shove everything possible into our bag. And let's go to the market. Let's go to Chasm Side. Let's see what we've got. Oh! Hello, friend. Myself the Fourth. Ah, hello. I was told you might be visiting. Did Auntie come by? She did, although I was told that you were, and I quote, at death's door from all the worry about license upgrade fees. That does sound like Auntie. Your Auntie seems to think that shouting at me will change something. Yeah, please don't shout at clerks and service workers, people. They don't have as much power as you think they do. I don't even set these upgrade fees. Madame Beaufort's council does. I just took the license center job to help fund my tour business. Oh well, the upgrade you need is 1,000 gold. Did you want to take care of that now? Not yet. That's fine. Just send for me when you're ready to pay and I'll come to the shop. Also, yes? My oral sensors would appreciate some haste on your part. Your auntie's voice is undiminished by most earplugs. I'll try. Hopefully we can Yep, zero. Service workers have zero power to help you, truly. Okay, so actually, you know what? I think that was the plot bit, so let's return to the shop, and we'll just... Sure, we lost some time today, but I'd rather get back to the shop and be doing more things and just sort of waiting for something to happen. Let's be a little more active, shall we? Okay. This will be good. Let's just keep cracking open things. Ping away. Ping, 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 ping. Okay, there's our geode path. Keep following the purple geodes. Beer stein lid! Perfect! Okay, okay, let's see who's at the window. Another bent nail handle, any old condition. I have one of those, I believe. Yep, bent nail handle. Here you go. I like it. I'll give you 9 gold. Sure, it is, after all, just a bent nail. Okay. Now, we can clean the beer stein lid. Get this nice and spotless, cause it's gonna be holding food. Now, this is a really nice beer stein lid, actually. I mean, sure, they get, like, even in real life, they do get quite ornate, but this is great. Other things that get really ornate that we don't really have anymore, but the tradition is still kind of there. Things that hold salt have it as far as like archaeological and historical finds. They get very ornate very quickly, just kind of because salt was such a valuable commodity, just throughout all of human history, because it makes food taste better. Why would you not want that? Oh, lizard stranger. Goblin lantern, upcycled please. I do not have that. Sorry, buddy. Let's call for Redouar. And I will craft this beer stein. Chunk. Chunk. And finished. Put that in there. Pop on over. Here you go, my dear. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm going to fit right in. Does 118 gold sound? How does 118 gold sound? Deal. Good work. No doubt I'll be back. I love her. It's just a good design. She's great. Oh, and that's the end of the day. Still looking for that swirly necklace. We're close to being there on the Delver license upgrade, and we still need the teacup and handle. Alright, let's throw some things in here to be cleaned overnight. We'll call it a day. Yes, it costs money, but yeah, spend money to make money. Okay, next day. Let's go to our workstation. These are things that need to be cleaned. Actually, yeah. Do I have any other frog leg bits? No. No, I do not. That's fine. Because I would also like to make the complete frog plushie, just as much as I would like to make the completed mushroom plushie. that's a magnifying glass that I want to keep. So let's start cracking things. Pop everything open. Teacup handle! Perfect! Okay, that is for our current quest. Or a current quest. Stay up there. Thank you. Hopefully, we will find a teacup soon. Hey! Hey! It's the matching teacup and handle for each other. And who is here to disturb my work? A stranger. Teardrop gem. I think I have that, actually. Yes! Here you go, good sir.
Oh.
I like it. I'll give you 131 gold. Deal. Oh! And now we can, okay, so we're gonna call for Lyric first. We will call for Lyric, and we'll call for Mycel. While we wait for both of them, we will... Oh, right, I'm gonna need to clean things first. I need to clean things before I can upcycle them. There was probably a more efficient way to do this. It's fine. It's fine. This game is barely timed. It's just what you can do in a day. You don't need to rush. Ah, perfect. And Mycel came first. License upgrade. Here you go. I'll give that to your auntie for you, and I'll probably see more of her than you do, what with all the protesting. There you go. Oh, that's such a good face for her. Oh, no. All right. Okay, so there is like a... And it looks like there were more slots on the delving license as well, so presumably that's where you can sort of keep earning money and pay for more licenses, which will presumably unlock more trinkets. Gameplay loops. Yeah, okay, there we go. Continue, and upcycle. Oh, well, that's not how I would have attached the handle, but you know what? Sure. It's not... It will still be effective. 82 gold for it. Here you go. The bees are going to be so pleased with their flowers, and I get a nice teacup. Have a safe journey home. Auntie! Gosh, I also love her design. Shovel! You precious angel. You shouldn't be spending your money on old auntie. I'm happy to do it. I confess, I got quite weepy when Mycel the Fourth gave me the news. I even forgot to give them my letter about the silly no eating the gravel rules. What? Okay, your letter about the... Okay, no eating the gravel is a rule for delvers. And like any rule, rules exist because somebody did something once. Aw, Auntie. I'm ready to start delving deeper, so you should be getting all manner of new trinkets for your projects. Hope I have enough sacks to keep up with your inventive mind. Oh, have you found any swirly necklace bits? I'll keep an eye out, darling. Thank you. Okay, so that must... Which implies that the reason I haven't found a swirly necklace is because it wasn't even available yet. Let's see, Trinketopedia... Has this increased the number of things? Oh, there's the beer stein lid, which is one of the things I was missing earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, there's a bunch of things that that are now available. Okay, now I see. Well, let's see what we've got. I probably won't get any of those new ones from this. I would imagine that it would wait until the next day to tick over, but who knows. might get lucky. Get the little geodes. A bedpan. Well, I made it. Oh my god. Okay, okay, Donoval. Okay. Yep. Yes. I did just find a bedpan. Hello to the goblin. Donoval. Donoval has another question for the goblin. It's about the grandma's egg. I'm listening. What must Donoval do when the egg wobbles? What? The grandma's egg. Donoval curls himself around it at night because it is good shape, but sometimes it wobbles. Also, there is a peep-peep noise. That can't be right. It's a stone. Donoval assures the goblin that it is so. Peep-peep, just like that. Would you like me to get a replacement? No, no, the goblin is kind, but Donoval has become quite attached to his curious egg. He will keep it safe. Donoval, do you know a Hullifer? Yes, Donoval is great friends with Hulliver, the... Hang on, math. 17th. The mushroom attends Donoval's knitting club and is very knowledgeable. Ask them to look up the eggs in their archive. And Donoval will do exactly this. Farewell to the goblin. Also, no, I don't know where that voice for Donoval comes from. The first time Donoval showed up, I opened my mouth and that's what happened. Good day, little shopkeeper. Millie, I thought you were touring. It turned out the first date of the tour was right here in Silver City. Fair enough. It was a new part of town for me, so I think that still counts as traveling. Large enough city, part of it you've never been in. Yeah, sure. It also gave me a bit longer to consider what I'm taking with me. Oh? Yes, I have realized that I will be away for quite a long time, and I gather I could experience a thing called homesickness. I get homesick sometimes. You do? You mean you didn't always live in this shop? I was born in the chasm. That must have been very different to this place. I'm not sure. I don't remember much. What do you remember? Auntie. She gave me a home there. Can you visit if you feel homesick? I think I get homesick for the past. Ah, so the homes you remember feeling safe in, before being a grown-up and having to learn about payments and tipping. Yes, it's, I don't know, bittersweet? I can understand that. I think my homesickness will be for my music box. I don't want to live there again, but I will probably miss being inside its protection sometimes. Fair. That's why I come to ask you for a complete locket necklace. I will put a picture of my music box inside so I can take it with me wherever I go. Great idea. Needs the locket necklace and the locket necklace brooch. I'm not sure I want everyone being able to see my music box. I will send for you when I have one, because I have half of that. So we're gonna put the locket necklace brooch up here. Yeah, using the shelves as my, we are looking for the things that match with this, I think is a very good idea. Put you in there, put you in there, put you in there. This is other stuff that I have available, but is, clean. Yeah, that's good. We have a strategy. We have a way of organizing. All right. Continue. Who is at my window? Raniel! Hey! Hi, Raniel! I've got a little task for you, if you're up for something a bit silly. Always. Mom's stressing about the annual pond party back home. Everyone goes in costume, and she says she's out of ideas. I have one, but it'll need a trinketeer. I'm all ears. So I'm thinking grasshopper. We need a mechanical mask with 2 pot handles for the antennae. Alright, that's genius. Isn't it? She'll be the star of the pond. I'll let you know when I have one. Alright. So that is... There's a simple ring, there's a chamber pot, there's a compass. Grasshopper mask. Shoot. Those pot handle lids. Okay. Not beer stein handles. That's pot. Yeah, so pot handle lids and a mechanical mask. I don't have any of those. So, we have many things to look for. Let's get cracking. This is very new. Oh, this is a very new design. Yeah, this is... What could... This is, like, this has to be one of the new objects, but, like, I've got nothing on what this could possibly be. Oh! Well, there's the swirly necklace. Okay, sure. So there's our swirly complete swirly necklace. So there must be some other part to that. You're a stranger. 1 denture tooth. Clean, mind you. I have one, but it's attached to a thing, so not today. Dismiss customer. I don't currently have, like, a monetary goal I'm working towards. Like, there is the... I could, like, continue upgrading my tools a bit, but not really working. Not going too hard on that. This is all geodes. Ping through everything. Keep going, keep going. Always a fun little puzzle when you get these ones. A pot handle. Okay. We need that for the mask. Actually, we're gonna put the magnifying glass down here. Swirly necklace can go there. This side table can be for just like my personal things that I'm trying to like collect and put together, but these can be for like actual quest items. Gotta keep this stuff organized somehow, right? Let's see here. What else we got? Hey, the mechanical mask. There we go. Okay, so that's for the grasshopper. We just need 1 more pot lid. Or pot handle. Mushroomeo! Mushroomeo. Okay, Mushroomeo. Alright. Can I help you? I must purchase a single denture tooth. But it turns out that amorous embraces and broom cupboards do not make comfortable bedfellows. I have thus agreed to source a replacement tooth for a surprisingly enthusiastic Dowager Duchess. Just the 1 tooth? Just the 1 for now. Although what she might do with more is rather a tantalizing prospect. I'll find you that tooth. Okay. Yeah, sure. You know what? If you somehow knocked out a tooth while you were romancing a dowager, that is, you know what? Good for you. There we go. All right, we have disconnected things. We put the actual dentures back in here. Here's the denture tooth itself. Now I'm glad I didn't sell this to that stranger. Looks like a perfect fit. I'd say it's worth every piece of this 47 gold. Deal. I must take this to my companion. Tout sweet. Adieu, my friend. Alright. I'm not sure I pronounced any of that correctly, but, you know. Human stranger. What you got? Beer stein handle. Any old condition. Sure. I got a couple of those, actually. Here you go. I like it. 30 gold. Done.
Oh.
Perfect. Alright. Nobody else there. Let's keep cracking things. Yes, yes. Crack everything away. Hey, an artisanal hand. Nice. One more. Crack everything apart. This is good. This is good. Swirly necklace charm. There we go. Okay. Oh, and who's that? Who is at my window now? Another stranger. Sorry, can't give you that. It is already promised to another customer. Speaking of, so we have. I think we have all the parts for the first one. So we're gonna put the swirly necklace charm. That'll complete that one. That locket is already clean. And we're going to need to clean the mechanical mask and that pot lid eventually, so I may as well throw that in as our third thing for the night. And yeah, 20 gold for one more unit of time. We'll clean this pot handle lid. Just give us one more thing done today. Nice little way to round out this day. Oh, it's 8:25. As always, I am surprised that the stream goes by quickly. It has gone by that quickly. Remember to hydrate, everybody. This is also a reminder for myself. Ugh. Much better. Okay, that's nice and clean. I've had some water. Goblin is going to go take a nap. And we shall crack on. Yay! Alright, nobody's here to pester us first thing in the morning. Necklace. Necklace. Clean. Oh, no. There we go. Nope. Okay. I'm going to take everything off of there. I'm going to put you up top. I'm going to put you there. Alright, goody. We will summon Sokar for the complete swirly necklace. We shall complete the swirly necklace. Oh, nope. Yes. Finished. Oh, yes! Sokar is impressed. You must have spent a lot of gold. Perhaps Amon helped. Sokar understands. Yeah, for the record, Sokar is the bird. Whoever this person is does not actually speak to us. Sokar is just a giant magical bird who hunts for who finds magical objects. But you are a goblin of your word, at least. Sokar is happy to do business with you. In that case, Sokar will reluctantly part with the wizard staff, even though you will immediately pass it to that scoundrel. Sokar has placed the staff in your inventory directly. Magical efficiency at its finest. No returns or exchanges. Thank you so much. Hey! Hey there, Amon. Do you have it? What happened to hello? What? Oh, yes, hello. So, do you have it? I do, I'll just... Where did it go? It's perfect! Just what the armoire wanted. Did you just pick my... You said what the armoire wanted. The cursed armoire? I'm sure I said what Amon wanted. You must have misheard me. Oh, don't look so worried, kid. I've got everything under control, especially now that I have this staff. Now to put it on the Eldritch Shrine of... now to put it in the drawer of unimportant objects. Flawless recovery, Amon. Thanks. I thought so too. So this shrine... Shrine? There's no Eldritch Shrine. Where did you hear that? Goodness me, what is that the time? Mustache. Toodaloo. I don't think that's an armoire that Amon found. I think Amon has found a cursed relic that should probably be destroyed. Alright then. Well, I'm sure nothing bad will happen from that. Nothing bad at all. Okay. Locket necklace and grasshopper mask. Let's keep going. Alright. Yeah, and yeah, like I said, this will probably be the last locket necklace brooch, which I already have, but... Oh, another stranger? Oh, Colette. Hello, do you have a moment for a quick chat? Sure, how can I help? My name's Colette, and I'm working on my final project for my Tavern Alchemy course. Isn't that just brewing? Yeah, what's Tavern Alchemy? Oh, it's brilliant! It's where you get different flavored liquids and herbs and you mix them up to create these drinkable works of art. Oh, bartending school. Okay, you're making cocktails. Cool. Yeah, that sounds very cool. My final project is to design a non-alcoholic drink based on a specific place. Your shop caught my eye because it's so lovely and busy. I've made some notes already, but I'd love to get the full customer experience to make sure I haven't missed anything. Great. Just place an order with me here. Actually, I need a rustic kettle for the project too. So let's go with a clean rustic kettle. Needs a handle and a lid so I can use it. I'll call you when it's ready. Okay, so rustic kettle, which I do not have, but I do have a pot lid, and I do have a beer stein handle. So, knowing that I have those just in there, rustic kettle, yeah, so you know what, so we just need the rustic kettle. We will take the stein handle out. We will take the pot lid out. So hopefully I can just attach those once I find a rustic kettle. And just, call it a day there. And pop all those off. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Get rid of all those. Hey, locket necklace. Okay, so we have... Oh, who keeps interrupting me? A stranger? A stranger. Grandma's egg clean as a whistle. Sure. Here you go. Happen to have one in stock. 268 gold? Deal. For something I just happen to have on the shelf? Absolutely. Okay, so let's clean this locket necklace. Almost be done with that quest. Yay for completing things. I feel a bit foolish for not remembering some of the quest lines on the license upgrades, but you know what, that's fine. Where's the rest of... There's some more smudge. Aha, there it is. Oh, every time I get going on a project, I get into... I am no longer mad about being interrupted. Hello, you look adorable. Mr. Pickles! Psst, psst, psst.
Oh, what a lovely kitty! Thank you. I groomed myself particularly well this morning.
You can talk?
That's very two-legged of you. I have always been able to talk to other cats. It's the chatting with you lot that's new.
How did that happen?
No idea. I was a delightful monolingual cat until yesterday. Then I fell asleep in a comfy nap spot, and now I know words like monolingual.
Yeah? What is a special nap spot?
Nope, it's just your standard, gently glowing nap spot made from mysterious red moss. I'm completely at a loss.
How strange.
It's very inconvenient. I am used to being cuddled and fussed and getting away with all kinds of mischief, using just a puzzled look and a cheeky meow.
As is the way of cats.
Today, I walked ink all over a book, and when a two-legs came to investigate, I shouted, "I am an adorable menace," instead of meow.
What happened?
The two-legs screamed, and there was no cuddling at all.
There has been a lot of screaming since I started speaking to two-legs.
Yeah!
Would you like me to cuddle you?
No, your hands are dirty, but thank you so much for asking.
Is there anything I can help you with?
I don't know. What is this place? I can talk, but I can't read.
I make things.
Could you make a fake two-legs?
A what?
A fake two-legs? Something I can play with and cuddle and practice staying in cat mode? I cannot go back to my two-legs in this state.
Would a doll work?
Yes! And can it be a witch? The two-legs at my house. The two-legs at my house is a witch.
I'll call you when it's ready. All right, Mr. Pickles. I will absolutely make a witch doll for you. I love this game. Okay. There's the locket. There we go. Oh, right, I should have... Yeah, we'll call for Millie in the morning. Let's crack open one more thing. Maybe we'll get something that we need for one of the other... oh, bugger. How careful can I be and not have to move things? Let's see here. And ping, ping, ping. Multiple pings at once. Excellent. Aha! Perfect. Pot handle. Oh, who? Always being Simple ring, any condition. Alright, last customer of the day. I happen to have that. Here you go, buddy. I like it. Give you 138 gold. Deal. Thanks. Okay, now that the day is over, we will put this pot handle lid in there. We will call for Millie. And we've got space to put these other cleaned objects in, so we'll just do that. And we'll call it a night. Why are there ghosts coming through? That was new. Amon, what did you do? Is the cursed armoire in the shop above us causing problems? Certainly not. Definitely not. Couldn't possibly be that. Yeah, that was, Okay, yeah, okay, so Millie won't show up first thing. That's, alright, fair enough. Get all these down here. Upcycle. we go. Oh, Amon.
What?
Why is the sun so bright? Are you okay, Amon? Why are people so loud? Did you see okay, the weird blue glow. Did you see a weird blue glow? A blue glow? I don't think so, although it's hard to think through this brain fog. Shall I make you a coffee? That's kind, but I can't face our sludge this morning. I'll get some of the good stuff on the way to the newspaper offices. Why do we need the paper? We don't. However, we do need some black flame candles, and I'm going to place an advert in the classified section. What for? Just reasons. Oh, and can I give them your contact info? I'm in no fit state to be dealing with merchants right now. Only if you get me an espresso. Oh, Auntie? Amon, don't you dare get Shovel an espresso. But Auntie... The regular stuff is bad enough, but an espresso can take a goblin out of action for weeks. Not to mention turning our skin sludge brown. Hello, Auntie. Hello, Shovel. Lovely to see you. And you too, Amon, I suppose. Nobody likes it. Amon is regarded as shifty by everyone. So what were you two chatting about? Amon's after some black flame candles. The light on those is terrible, and the wax dribbles everywhere. Tell you what, I've got a spare box of Mistress Turbot's economy torch candles somewhere. Ew, absolutely not. Too good for Turbots nowadays, are you? Because I can remember a time when you were more than happy to borrow from my supply. No, I just happen to believe in a little something called style. Besides, I think the hideous brightness of a torch candle would finish me off today. You are looking dreadful, now I come to think about it. Been out with Geronimus again? No, why does everyone ask that? You have an armoire. An armoire? I mean a headache. I just have a headache. Look, I have to go. Shovel? Yes, Auntie? What on earth was that about? Is Amon ill? Things have been weird lately. Was that about an armoire? Or was that a metaphor for a headache? Nope, it's a real armoire. But Amon's been trading furniture since before you were born, and they're always in excellent health. It's quite irritating, now come to think of it. What could be so special about yet more furniture? It might be cursed? Ugh, is that bad? It's mostly just silly marketing talk, but real cursed objects do exist. Cursed ones, too. Cursed's worse because they're just as dangerous, but twice as pretentious. Should I be worried? Not yet, sweetheart. It could all be a big coincidence. Correlation isn't causation, remember? All the same, there's a Hullifer I'd like to consult. If anyone has a record of known cursed objects, it'll be them. Good luck. Yay, plot. We still need Millie to show up, so, you know what? We'll pop that in there as well. We will call for Raniel, and let's crack open another sack. Hey, denture tooth. Millie, here is your locket necklace. It's just what I wanted. Now we're after you, 200 gold. Does that sound right? Deal. Thank you so much. Everything okay? I just wanted to give you my key. You know, the one from my music box. I don't need it anymore. But it was important to me for a long time, and you understood about the homesickness. Perhaps you will find a use for it in your creations. Thank you, Millie. Safe travels. That's very nice. Oh. Somebody wants dentures. Ortisi, hello. Hi, can I help you? You do competent work, Trash Goblin. Thank you, Ortisi. Perhaps you will assist me with more training equipment. Like that weird fist? Like that useful and educational fist. Yes. This time, the cadets need to learn about real fighting. That includes hair pulling and biting. I need a set of dentures. A full set? Oh, I suppose they often come to you broken, don't they? No, any dentures are fine. It's not like soldiers always have all their teeth. Clean? Doesn't matter. Opponents aren't likely to be brushing and flossing. Let me see what I can do. Here's, these ones are clean. Rather clean, but they'll do. The only time someone has been like, oh, well, didn't need to be clean. 89 gold is reasonable compensation for your work. Deal. Let the educational biting begin. Truly a terrifying phrase. Hi, Raniel. Hi, Randall. You're normal. Here, have this giant mask. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen. 213 gold to cover it, I think. Deal. Thanks. Hope she enjoys the party. Me too. Alright, that's everybody. Lizard Stranger. A succulent. Any condition. Not today. Good day, sir. Alright. What all do we have? A rustic kettle and a witch doll. Alright, and here's a key. We're going to put that in here. So we've got a music box key. Alright, let's see what more we have. Keep chipping away, keep chipping away. Just pop all of these little bits of dirt. Keep going, keep going, keep going. How much of you is... Okay, it's only the geode bits now. Good. Hey, there's our rustic kettle. Perfect. Okay. So we'll clean you. It's a lovely copper color, actually. This is very nice. Scrub, 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 scrub. Yeah, the dirt is almost the exact same color as the kettle on this one. But we got there. Oh. Another stranger. A compass. Oh, I actually do have one of those. Yes, here you go. I like it. 125 gold. Deal. Perfection. I'm starting to run low on just clean random bits that I have. But let us call for Colette. Oh. Cancel. Let's get the pieces that I need all down onto the work mat. It would be helpful if I did that. Right. Oh, I don't have a teapot lid. Well. Well, I guess I don't actually have the stuff I need for that yet. Whoops. Well, I guess now we know. So I guess the pot lid isn't going to work after all. Let's see if we can find an extra lid that we need in here. Maybe we'll get lucky. You never know. Oh! Okay, there's the rustic kettle handle. Okay, so I do actually need, it does need to be the actual full set. Sorry about that, Colette. I'll be in touch when I have one. Sorry about that, ma'am. But that does mean I have almost all of it. So I just need the rustic kettle lid now. Hey, if I'm lucky, I will get that. This will be the lid, and then I can soak things overnight and then fix it up in the morning. Hey! It is indeed. Okay, so that's the end of the day. We'll leave that to soak. We will leave that to soak. And we will... Someone at my door. Someone is at my door. Goblin mask any condition. Why not? Last of the day. Here you go. 108 gold. Perfectly fine. There we go. Okay. Yeah, looks like we've got enough time left in the stream for one more in-game day. So let's get that started. Will we have yet more strange blue glows in the night? Seems like no. For now. Okay. Handle. The lid. The kettle. And now we can call for Colette. Okay. Handle. Lid. Finished. Oh, this looks adorable. I very much like this. Oh. Hello? Geronimos! I heard Amon is in the market for black flame candles. Know anything about that, little one? Geronimos! The very same. And this must be the new shop Amon was telling me about. They're very proud of you, you know. Oh, thank you. A pleasure. But that is enough small talk, little one. I tried to call on Amon, but there's no answer upstairs. And Mr. Crunch does not like to be kept waiting. Hello, Mr. Crunch. Indeed. So perhaps you can tell me, little one, why is Amon after black flame candles? Style, apparently. Sorry, is this the same Amon who stirred a cup of tea with a cocktail sausage when they couldn't find a clean spoon? They're not themselves right now. So it seems. It's also not like them to close the shop during the workday. Black flame candles are incredibly hard to make, little one. Artisans only produce small quantities, and they're incredibly expensive. My stock has a waiting list the length of my tail, and it reads like a who's who of the aristocracy. We could pay more? Ha! These people regularly offer enormous bribes just to move up the list a few places. To put it bluntly, little one, you cannot possibly compete. So it's impossible? Did I say that? Froggins, did you hear me say the situation was impossible? I did not, Mr. Crunch. Geronimus Crunch is a very good name. You see, I have no need for money. There are items that I desire which require a certain amount of discretion. What do you need? Froggins, leave us for a moment. Yes, Mr. Crunch. This must go no further, little one. Not even to Amon. I must have your word on that. How illegal is this? Not illegal at all, just personal. Oh. Well, okay then. Good. Now this item can only be found in the depths of the chasm. It is delicate.
And thus far, falling rocks, careless delvers, and ham-fisted trinketeers have thwarted my attempts to retrieve one. However, your auntie is a careful delver, despite what Amon might say. And you are building a reputation as quite the diligent crafts goblin. Okay, but what are we looking for? A charm shaped like a little boar. It comes in 2 pieces, and I'll want both parts assembled. You collect little boars? Is it so hard to believe? They are, after all, delightful. The babies are called squeakers, you know. Why is this a secret? You know how it is. You tell people you like something, and then it's all you ever get for every name day, every winter glow, every bribe. Before you know it, my business will be overrun with wild boars sent by social climbers looking for black flame candles. I just want to enjoy my highly curated collection in peace. I understand this so much. Very much the vibe of like, well, I know you like this thing, so I got you this thing. And then eventually, you run out of those things to even get. Where can the boars be found? With the chasm as it is right now, a delver would require 2 license upgrade. I believe your auntie already has one. They're so expensive. The logistics are your concern, little one. Let me know when you have my item, and I will bring Amon's black flame candles. I'll call you when it's ready. Okay, so how do I... Oh, and I probably need to go back to Chasm side to find my cell of 4th to get... Yep. Okay, that's why it has an exclamation point. That's... Okay, I'm seeing the loop. Okay. Well, look, there's no shame in being the friend who gets you that same thing for every gift, but like I get why this person in particular would want to make sure that not a lot of people found out, because they are in control of something that gets bribes to move up the list on. They have a very particular collection. And the advantage is, like, as long as you don't have, like, everyone getting you that thing, that's fine. Also, you can be like, oh, well, I know they have, like, let's say you have a friend who likes, dragon statues. Hi, I'm talking about myself. But, like, so people can be like, oh, well, I've seen this one, but, like, maybe this isn't quite their style. It's about, like, finding the right ones of things. Like, there is merit to it. But, like, maybe not as a social figure who regularly receives bribes. But yeah, it's not a bad thing. I love little dragon statues. I have a bunch of them on my desk right now. But yeah. But I do love that, you know, Geronimus... Thanks for the dentures. Geronimus Crunch. Like, very wealthy, like, caterer to... Not caterer, like, supplier of items to the elite. Likes to collect little, like, trinkety boars. I think that's very cute. Hey, Colette's back! Oh, yes, wait here while I check my stock. Here's the rustic kettle for you. What a beauty! Here's 111 gold. Deal. So glad we did this. It was a real pleasure to see you work. Happy to help. I hope I can do this place justice. Wish me luck with the project. Good luck. Yeah, I wonder what the Trash Goblin mocktail would be. Who are you? Human stranger. Goblin dagger hilt. Clean mind. I don't have one, so not today. Sorry. Oh. Let's see here. Chip out a few more things.
Yeah, now that we're actually, like, back into the plot, I'm like, oh, do I actually want to do, like, one more stream of Trash Goblin and try to finish this out? Because, like, once I get those candles, that I hope that would be the end of things. Oh, Witch Doll Head! Perfect! We need that for our other... What is it? The boar... Right, the Witch Doll and the Boar Idol. Maybe we will do one more stream of Trash Goblin before I start, like, demo nights. Maybe. I will consider this. Or perhaps put it to a vote. Oh dear. It's gonna be... Oh, I'm gonna need to follow this the long, long way around. Okay. 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 Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Ping through all the little geodes. The little geodes. Oh, the Witch Doll hat. Very cute. I suppose I could take a break from Trash Goblin to do some demo nights, because I would want to go through all of the demos before committing to any like new games or buying any new games, which I also might not necessarily get any of the games that I do demos for, or at least not yet. Might wait till things go on sale, for example. Oh, I clicked a little too quickly, but that is a Witch Doll body. Don't know how many Witch Doll pieces there are, though. Another stranger. Okay, well, now we know that there are Witch Doll arms. Not today. That is promised to another person. Also, I don't have one yet. Let's see here. Oh my. Let's actually follow the geode path. And as it goes, it will loosen up other things. Gets rid of you. Gets rid of you. That gets rid of you. Hey, Witch Doll left arm. Perfect. Wow, there are some... Oh, might need a better upcycler in order to make the Witch Doll. Just gonna keep going through the upcycler. I can't afford the upcycler 6. Okay. Hi, Amon. Oh, Amon's just lurking here. Okay. That's fine. Oh, can I? I cannot click on them. Perhaps that is a slight glitch. That's fine. Alright. Well, it is 9 o'clock. We do have our sort of goal that we're working towards. We're gonna put some of the Witch Doll parts into soak. And I think we will call it there for this stream. As usual, Trash Goblin will save at the end of the night, and then I can go to the next day when next we return, if we return to it. But this has been lovely. I'm glad that the YouTube stream has worked so well. Honestly, it's been great this whole time, so I might just stick with this. As always, there will be the VOD up for people to watch on their own time. I will I might be shifting what day of the week I do my streams on in the near future, but I'll keep people up to date on that on the YouTube channel and whatnot. I should probably remove the on Picardo thing from that list as well. I just realized that. Oh well. But yeah, this has been great. This has been another episode of Trash Goblin. Thank you all so much for being here. And until next we meet, remember to take care of each other, stay hydrated, and stay cozy, everyone. Have a great week. This has been lovely. Alright. Stop recording and stop the stream.